It is Midsummer Night at the Thursford Collection, the time when, traditionally, Robert Wolfe gives a special evening concert. Robert has been resident organist here at Thursford since 1981, attracting for himself and the mighty Wurlitzer a large and enthusiastic following. As fits a celebrational evening, there's champagne for all, and the corks are popping, putting everyone in just the right mood to give a warm welcome to the Wurlitzer maestro himself. Thursford's country setting in North Norfolk and its own gardens and lawns are part of its attraction, though having the resident organist on hand to serve champagne is a definite bonus.
Cheers everyone, thanks for coming. Happy summer.
Here to enjoy the evening is the remarkable man who founded the Thursford Collection, George Cushing, seen here with his son John, who runs the museum today, and also creates and directs each year Thursford's famous Christmas Carols Spectacular. In his dressing room, Robert is getting ready for the evening's concert.
Hello, I'm Robert Wolfe. It's a pleasure to welcome you to Wolfe and Wurlitzer 2, the second of our video films centred on the mighty Wurlitzer at the Thursford Collection, one of the most popular attractions in our county of Norfolk. In Wolfe and Wurlitzer 2, you'll find a generous selection of your favourite tunes, but I'll also be taking you along with me on visits to several other places in North Norfolk, all very close to hand to Thursford, which I hope you'll like as much as I do. But we always come back here to Thursford, to our amazing collection of traction engines, to our old-time fairground organs, to our glittering golden gondola roundabout, and of course, to the mighty Wurlitzer. The very fact that you've bought this video indicates that you've been with us here already. Our hope is that you'll be back to see us again and again.
Just a few miles away across the fields from Thursford is Pensthorpe Waterfowl Park. Pensthorpe is a 200-acre nature reserve where you will find one of the largest waterfowl collections in the world. In this haven, wild and endangered waterbirds flourish, not in the least worried by human visitors just feet away from them, for they have learned that man is no threat to them here. Should you like the idea of seeing unusual birds close at hand, or are just looking for somewhere peaceful where you're close to nature, this is a place to seek out. Whether from the comfort of the heated observation gallery or out among the pools, here you really feel the spirit of wind beneath your wings. Along a 5.5-mile picturesque stretch of the Norfolk coast runs the North Norfolk Railway, where steam engines still have pride of place, and where lunch, or even better, a lamplit dinner in the splendid old restaurant car, is a real experience. The railway starts from Sandringham and runs to the attractive Georgian market town of Holt, providing on the way beautiful views of sea, pine forest and heathland. The train stops at Weybourne, where the station seems to take us a step back in time to when platforms were lovingly decorated with flowers, and where well-turned-out staff really did welcome travellers with a smile. From here, you're but a step away from Kellingheath Nature Trail, and not far from the National Trust's magnificent Sheringham Park, where at any time of the year, walking is a country joy. Homeward bound now to Sheringham, and though it might not be quite as romantic as the Coronation Scot, for Wurlitzer maestros and little boys alike, it's a journey worth taking. We are surprisingly still in Norfolk, in the Royal Museum at Sandringham House. From those past years when big game hunting was still a royal and noble pastime, these stuffed animals have been ingeniously arranged in a jungle trail. Sandringham House and its gardens, private home of the Queen and best loved residence of the royal family for more than 100 years. King George V wrote of it, "Dear old Sandringham, the place I love better than anywhere else in the world." Albert, Victoria's Prince Consort, arranged to buy Sandringham as a country home for his eldest son, the Prince of Wales, who became King Edward VII and husband of the stately and beautiful Alexandra. Both took a keen interest in the layout of these lovely gardens, including the creation of the splendid rockery rising above the lake. The delightful little summer house was a gift to Queen Alexandra from one of her courtiers. Sandringham House is set in the heart of its great West Norfolk estate, about half an hour's drive from Thursford. Except when the royal family is in residence, both house and gardens are open through the summer. When you go into the house, you find it is not grand like a royal palace, but welcoming and inviting like the country home that it is, with comfortable armchairs and sofas, and family photographs spanning more than a century decorating tables and piano. This, Norfolk is proud to say, is where the royal family can truly relax. Back in the Royal Museum, there is another collection of splendid old cars which served the royal family and are now in retirement, like the 1954 Rolls-Royce Phantom 4 and the 1929 Daimler 66 Brougham, George V's personal car, which is fitted inside with mahogany, silver and white ivory, which caught Robert's appreciative eye. Next door, there's a vast 1924 Daimler shooting brake used for shooting expeditions at Sandringham and Balmoral in days of grand house parties and of glittering balls where the waltz was king. There's definitely no retirement in sight for this delightful little 1935 Austin 7 tourer, whose proud owner is Mac Forrester, mine host of one of Robert's favourite pubs, the Three Horseshoes at Warham, near Wells-next-Sea. This is a truly traditional pub, where homemade food is served just like Grandma used to make. Hearty main dishes, followed up with roly-poly and syrup puddings and spotted dick, grub to satisfy a sea air appetite.